life. When I've been up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The third-year back from BYU, Jamal Williams with a carry. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Hey, watch the line. 52. Take 2. Check. 59. I'm on. Motion. On 53. 59.
Keenum. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here we go. Clear. Go. Hey, orbit. 31's the right. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot. Mike 9. It's our time. Check 59.
Keenum now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, Delta. Let's go. 31's the mic. Stop your body. 31's the mic. Check tight. 3. Come on. Check tight.
Again, they'll throw with Keenum. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
He had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Watch the safety creep. Check three, check three, check three. Deuce.
This is Marlon Mack, 3rd-year running back. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Blue 58. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Gotta do better.
Now it's Rodgers. They'll run the screen with Mack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
22. Hey, we're good. Hey, Alpha.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Keenum. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey.
On 53. Hey, go Rodgers. Hey, Mike 51.
Keenum on 3rd down. Well, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, 50.
On 4th down, Keenum. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
A gain of 14.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
From the red zone, it's Keenum. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Keenum. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now this time Rodgers will throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hey, Haywood.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Complete to Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Kill, kill, kill. Watch the twist.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Back, back, back.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Kenyon Drake. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
We're good, we're good. Watch twist. 6-6, bullet high. Switch.
Keenum will try again on 2nd down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that's complete to Lewis. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
On 53.
On first down, it's Keenum. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, Keenum. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Keenum again. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. 52. Hey, let's go. False one. Hey, let's go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Keenum, flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Keenum going to try and throw on third down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Tahir Whitehead able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This is taken at the 3. A little juke. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
That's the way. Yeah, 54. Mike 54. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, Steve. Mike 54.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
To throw is Keenum. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Shotgun snap for Keenum. And a completion to Wilson. And he takes it. Inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Kill, 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 turn up. Hey, yo, Roger. 51's the mic. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. But Mike,
Back to throw, Keenan. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
They got the high. Blue 20. Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. 3. Hey, yo, Roger. Mike 51. Mike 51. Smooth. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Check back.
Here's Keenum to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Matt. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Second and 9 now from the 21.
So we got man. Check 99.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught, Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Check it out, read. Say.
On 1st down, Drake. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
319, over 50. Hey, you block over here. Go right. Shit. Boxing. He's checking. Crash.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47.
I got motion, man. Me. I got the inside. 49. Check 49.
From the gun, it's Drake. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Right now, you got 58. Hey, switch gear.
A handoff to the right side. It's Drake. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He's crashing. Right left. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Bang, bang, bang.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Okay, over here.
Second and 4.
Let's get it.
At the 25-yard line.
Sponge. No. Plant.
Staying on the ground with Mack. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 3 quarters have come and gone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Mack. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Rodgers now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Exit. Let's go, D. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. You must be drinking. Mike 51.
Keenum. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Run! Right, right here. Hey, take 53, 55. Hey, Steve 6.
Throwing on first down is Keenum. Caught by Wilson. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Albert Wilson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that...
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
Bravo! Check! Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
On 2nd and 9, Keenum. And that's complete to Jeffrey. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
From the gun on third down, Keenum. They're able to locate Wilson. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Keenum now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Keenum. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
On 53. Go.
Working from the gun, Keenum. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Keenum. And Wilson has it. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They run again with Carson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Bring us the hot. Hey, please.
Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
Back to throw, Keenum. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they'll work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
319.
54 Mike. Let's go. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike by 4. Hey, I'm coming.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And he clocks it with just 10 seconds left.
Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. No. Throw right. Get 300. Hey, box truck.
It's our deal. Hey, it's our house.
Rodgers to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. Lambeau on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. A tough outcome there. This late in the fourth quarter, all they needed, Charles, was the extra point to get the lead. They gambled for 2, and it backfired.
Do you think maybe there was a little bit of a brain cramp there? Because remember, the rule was put in 2015 that all PAT attempts would start at the 15-yard line.
Makes your fake a lot more difficult.
No doubt about it. They made it permanent in 2016. Sometimes that old school thinking still comes into play because, remember, they used to snap it, at the 3-yard line before. Now forget it. I mean, they're snapping it from the 2 if you want to go for 2. They're lined up to kick the extra point. That's a long way to go. They weren't successful getting it done.
And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules remind us. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Slam, slam, slam.
Right back to Drake. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for the Bears.
Check three. Deuce.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Drake. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He's not going to get me. Hey, black.
They'll run on first down. It's Drake. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. They'll keep it on the ground. Drake. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check, cross.
A give running right, Drake.
Check.
Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 23 yards on the play.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
At the 8-yard line.
319. 50 to Mike. 50 side. Watch the out. Kill.
On first and goal, Drake. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. On second and goal, Rodgers, and he hits Drake. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Biggest play now in this opening drive of overtime. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So on now is the kicker, Josh Lambo. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And Lambo will put this one through. And they have regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive, they're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Chicago, it's just their second win here in 11 tries this season. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for the Giants, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. True. Hat on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it.